Hey guys, how is it? Strudels. Let's try that again. And hey guys, how are we doing? That sounded really fake, really funny. Yeah, it was awful, wasn't it? Look, all right. I just literally got home from wrapping up 2 birthday parties today. And I'm still wearing my shirt, my clown shirt, and because I did a balloons, face painting, and magic at a 1-year-old's party, and then immediately had to drive from Virginia Beach all the way to deep Chesapeake. I mean, almost down there to the North Carolina border, where I did science demonstrations, and that went off fantastic. That was for 2 kids, two friends that were just, the parents pulled together all the resources and decided to have a big mad science party. So we did a lot of science demonstrations with dry ice, and we did rocket launches, and it was just a lot of fun. So I wanted to come home though as soon as I got home because I wanted to try this new setup. As you can probably tell in the reflection, I do have a ring light now on a tripod, so I don't have to constantly reach over and touch the camera. And I actually have light, though I still think it looks a little dark because right now it's just a ring light, and then the LED strips I put up in the ceiling. Also have a remote control, so when I'm done with the video, I don't have to reach up and hit the button like that. I just click and we're done. Yeah, so basically this video, I got 2 purposes for this video. One, I just wanted to see how this new setup kind of looked with the ring light and the other lights. See if it was too dark. If you guys let me know, I'll try to maybe get some more light in here. Maybe even just turn on the regular room lights. The other thing I want to talk about is you may have noticed in the last several videos how I end my videos instead of my normal see you down the road, have fun. I've added something new where I encourage you to give the gift of life and to be an organ donor. And I may have mentioned this before in a previous video, but I was engaged. I was engaged to a most wonderful and lovely woman named Erin, who was waiting for a kidney. She was on dialysis. She also had diabetes as well as a plethora of other medical problems. And I lost her about 2 months ago now. In fact, this whole channel was created out of that tragedy. The day she died was actually the day I was on my way the day before. I was on my way to go pick up this Asteroids cab when I got the news from her family that she wasn't going to make it. And so I went and spent the evening with her at the hospital. And then the next day is when, they went ahead and pulled the plug. And as I left the hospital, I called the woman that was selling this on Facebook, called her up, said, "Do you mind if I come by now to pick up the Asteroids cab?" And so I went by, picked it up, and the very first video that I shot for this channel was my video where I put this cabinet together. That was the day Erin had passed away, and that was basically how I coped with it. It took my mind off things, because otherwise I would just sit in my living room in my chair just bawling my eyes out. So this was a blessing. So doing this channel, which is something that I had been planning on doing. Actually, I started, but I didn't like my walking videos, and so it got off to a couple of false starts. But the first actual video that I recorded for this channel wasn't the first one I posted, but it was the first one that I did, was that Asteroids cab build. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because the other day, as I was putting in some delicious Ale 8 that I brought home from Kentucky, putting some of that in my fridge, I came across this. Turn it around that way, there we go. And for Valentine's Day, Erin always got me a large Hershey Kiss for Valentine's, because these are my favorite. And because I love Hershey Kisses, and we'll literally just eat them one after another. But to have a large one like this, I love them because they last a little while. And I apologize if my voice sounds a little rough. I'm not that I'm getting emotional. I've already did that the other day. It's just both those parties and a lot of speaking and having to speak loudly, so my voice is a bit shot. But that's okay, because I'm gonna have some of this delicious light ginger ale, and that'll really help. So Valentine's Day this past year, of course, I got my Hershey Kiss and I put it in the fridge so it wouldn't get all melty and everything. And I forgot it was there. It just happened, you know. Had it in the fridge. Other things go in, other things come out. It just kind of got pushed to the back. And I just completely forgot it was there because I had other candy to eat as well. And so as I was refilling, I took out a pizza box. I'm like, okay, this pizza's like 4 months old, so I need to go check that because not really 4 months old. It was 6. So pulling the pizza box out and then putting these in, and as I dug down, I'm like, what's that? That's when I found a kiss. And so I look at this as my last kiss from Erin, from beyond the grave. But that's why I, you know, just highly recommend that, you know, if you're not an organ donor, yeah, be an organ donor. You can't take it with you. Someone else could use it. It could extend their life. You know, and tomorrow is never promised. Again, Erin was only 35. And so you never know. So I highly encourage you, if you're not an organ donor now, you know, be an organ donor. It's, and for those that, you know, don't want to do it because of religious reasons, okay, I kind of understand in a way, like, that's your religious belief. But on the other hand, did God not make man from dust? I mean, if God can make man from dust, can he not give you a new body on the resurrection? New kidneys, new whatever that you need? You'll be all right. All right? So, I encourage everyone, you know, be an organ donor. There was a young man, when my uncle Brian passed away many, many years ago. There was a young man out there who had got his eyes. He was blind. He'd never saw before until he got my Uncle Brian's eyes. So he's given a gift of sight. There was a young woman who died in a car crash, who Erin was going to get her kidneys, and in the end couldn't get them because she was on a blood thinner. And if they had done surgery on her, she would have bled out. So they wound up having to give those kidney to someone else. So there's someone else out there now with that young woman's kidney who's living the good life. So, like I said, it's not that, again, just, I encourage you. I'm not telling you to go do it, but I'm an organ donor because you never know, someone out there might need a brain. I'm looking at you, Washington, D.C. So, anyway, I just highly encourage it. So what I'm going to do now is I've got a tribute video that I put together to show at Erin's viewing, and I just wanted everyone to know Erin the way I knew her. So I'm going to go ahead and post that right after this. So I'm going to call it an end for tonight. Let me know what you think of the setup, how it works. I'm thinking it might still be a little too dark. So yeah, just let me know. So until then, give the gift of life. You know, be an organ donor. I'll see you down the road and have fun. Still recording? Then I hit the wrong button.
No. Oh my god. Oh, congratulations. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know.
Richard!